Hello, my name is Anthony, reporting live from Edward K. Ellison's Magnet School, and I'm right here now with Assistant Principal Dr. Caris.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for having me, Anthony.
Okay, so Dr. Caris, how do you help students when they are having a tough day?
Well, I think the most important thing is to listen, to understand what is going on and really see, what's making you sad, what's making you upset. So I do think it's very important to listen to our students. Sometimes I'll take walks with them, we'll go to a different space, we'll have a snack together. So I think it's very important to listen to our students and make them feel safe and welcomed and respected.
Okay, and what can students do to help make our school better?
I think one thing is exactly what you guys are doing right now, is to create a space where students can take their creativity and build something outside of the classroom. So creating a podcast like you guys are doing today is amazing because you're taking what you're learning from the classroom and you're making it something that we can all engage in a different way.
Great. And what is your favorite memory from working at our school?
My favorite memory, it's also going to be a sad memory, is being a second grade teacher. And my last grade that I taught are you guys, because you guys are now fifth graders, and I was your second grade teacher. So that was one of my favorite experiences, was being your second grade teacher before becoming the assistant principal. And it's making me a little sad because you guys are all graduating in 4 days.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Amber Mohammed, reporting live from Edward K. Ellington Magnet School. So, Avani, if you could add one fun thing to our school, what would it be?
I need to think about that. Because there's a lot of fun things in the school already. And if we could add one more thing, it would honestly be like going on a little bit more field trips.
And what is your favorite thing about our school?
Now we have music class because I always wanted to learn a little bit more instruments. I have an instrument myself, but I never really learned how to actually play it.
And what is something you're proud of this school year?
I'm proud of how they changed because they also been better than last year because last year was kind of good. Now it's even better, and we're leaving the school too.
And what subject do you enjoy the most and why?
Math, because honestly, I'm just not so good at ELA. The math, I could just learn it one time and get it correct most of the time.
And finally, Avani, what do you like to do during recess or after school?
I would honestly like to draw.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Angelica Brito, reporting live from Edward K. Ellington School. And today we have Kamiko Freeman. So Kamiko, what is your favorite thing about our school?
One of my favorite things about this school is how, field day, we had a lot of great activities. And also this year, Coach E has brought in the ice cream truck.
What do you like to do during recess or after school?
What I like to do during recess is play football. And what I like to do after school is, I go to dance. So, yeah.
Nice. Finally, what subject do you enjoy the most and why?
One of the subjects that I enjoy the most is ELA because I'm very good in writing skills and also reading very well.
Thank you.
So, Joshua, what is your favorite thing about our school?
My favorite thing about the school is that we have multiple activities to choose from, like gym.
And what is something you are proud of that you achieved this school year?
The spelling bee.
And what subject do you enjoy the most and why?
I enjoy science because I find it interesting and fun to learn about.
And if you could add one fun thing to our school, what would it be?
One fun thing I'll add to the school is 2 periods of recess.
And finally, what do you like to do during recess or after school?
During recess, I like to play basketball. And after school, I play 2K.
Thank you. So, Adonis, what is your favorite thing about our school?
My favorite thing about our school is how we have a lot of students to become friends with and stuff. so there's a chance that you might have a lot of friends.
What subject do you enjoy the most, and why?
I enjoy social studies the most because I just like studying history and stuff.
What do you like to do during recess or after school?
What I like playing or doing during recess is I like to play basketball during recess or play tag with my friends. And after school, I go to the basketball court to practice.
And what is something you are proud of that you have achieved this school year?
Something that I am proud of that I have achieved this school year was that I passed my first test early in the year.
Hi, my name is Amber Mohammed,
My name is Angelica Brito,
reporting live from Edward K. Ellington Magnet School.
and today we have Miss Pierre.
Hi guys.
So Miss Pierre, why did you become a teacher?
Why did I become a teacher?
Yes.
I became a teacher because I feel like I really enjoyed teaching students. And when I was younger, I used to work in a summer camp where I worked with students. And I noticed that there, I really did enjoy working with students, teaching students, and just seeing the growth in students.
And what is your favorite subject to teach?
My favorite subject to teach now is, I would say, math. I enjoy teaching math now, especially now that I'm teaching higher level math. Before I used to teach kindergarten math and first grade math, and now that I teach fifth grade math, I actually enjoy it.
And Miss Pierre, what do you like most about your students?
I enjoy all the different personalities in the classroom. Everybody in my classroom has their own personalities, and I enjoy being able to interact with each and every one of them.
What is one fun lesson or activity you love doing with your class?
I usually like interactive activities where I have students work in groups together and each person has a role. This year, my favorite activity was our Shark Tank activity where students learned about stocks and investments and then had the opportunity to come up with their own stocks, with their own businesses and be able to sell their businesses, shares, and students just being able to understand what it is to have stocks and being able to buy them.
And finally, what advice would you give students who want to do better in school?
My advice is to do better and be consistent. So always do your best, right? And always make sure you're being consistent in doing your best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Angel Carbello, reporter live from Edward K. Ellington School, and I am here with Coach E. Coach E, why did you become a teacher?
I'm glad you asked me that, Angel. So I became a teacher because I knew when I got into college, there was two things that I loved. I loved sports and I loved working with kids. So I figured that being a phys ed teacher would be the best of both worlds. But the real test came when I became a student teacher. While I was student teaching, I realized that I was really good at what I was doing. But not only was I good, I felt good while doing it. So I knew that working with kids, I felt really good, and I feel like that's the most important thing to me. And from there, my career started, and I just kept doing what I was loving to do.
Coach E, what is your favorite subject to teach?
My favorite subject to teach is physical education. I love teaching my students how to be physically active, different sports, and different cooperative games.
What do you like most about your students?
Well, first off, my students are very, very smart. I figure out every single day how much knowledge they absorb, how much things they know, which amazes me every single day. I love that they're always so lively. They have a lot of energy, which also gives me things to do for them so that they could release all that energy. And they just have a great attitude, which I love about them.
What is one fun lesson or activity you love doing with your class?
Ooh, okay, this is a good one. I would say definitely the parachute activity. Definitely whether it's with kindergarten or even fourth grade. Students love doing the parachute when we put like the balls on top and then we try to knock everything down. I have fun doing it, so I know the kids also have fun doing it. So that's one of my favorite activities to do.
What advice would you give your students who want to do better in school?
I always went by, the more you go, the more you know. So, coming to school every single day, trying not to miss class, because the more you go, the more knowledge you're going to learn. Paying attention to your teachers, listening in class, very important. And, just working hard because if you work hard, and you're determined, you could achieve anything in life.
Hi, my name is Amber Mohammed,
My name is Angelica Brito,
reporting live from Edward K. Ellington Magnet School.
and today we have Ms. Rodriguez.
So, Ms. Rodriguez, why did you become a teacher?
I became a teacher because I felt like I had a gift to inspire, and I wanted to continue giving back to the community which I started dancing from, and just make a change, a positive change, and using dance to do that.
What do you like most about your students?
A lot of our students here at PS140 are very they love to make you laugh. So we have a lot of kids who love to make our teachers laugh. And I enjoy every time I come to work, there's always one child that makes my day. So that's what I appreciate about this school. You just never know where you're going to get.
And what is one fun lesson or activity that you love doing with your class?
Well, I start all of my classes with freestyle, which a lot of my kids already know. Freestyling is not easy to do in front of the entire class, so I always start with freestyle to kind of get the kids comfortable, performing not just in front of myself, but their classmates, so that when they do get a chance to perform on the stage, it's going to feel a little bit less scary. So I just love freestyle with all of my classes. And the younger I start, the easier it is. So when they're a little bit older. So kindergartners always start with my freestyle. By the time they get to 3rd and 4th grade, 5th grade, they don't care. There's just dancing their hearts out.
What advice would you get students who want to do better in school?
I would say to always be respectful to your teachers, and even when things are hard, doesn't matter the subject, it could be PE, art, music, math, reading, science, whichever subject, whichever class you're in, every single day, give your all. Be respectful to your teachers and your peers, and that would be the best advice. Be respectful and be kind.
Thank you.
Thank you.